Okie dokie. On the bench today, it looks like we have 7 green and 3 red golden T PCBs. So let me open up the box here and see what we got. Okie dokie. Let's get this open here. No, it's well packed. Well packed. Oh yeah. Who ever. So, he knows probably every one of these is not going to be repairable, which is great. But let me go and look at his complaint again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. So, God, I hope they don't have video cards and stuff, right? Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, good. Let me just see exactly what he said. Okay, so we're just going to determine first here what's good and what's not. He said anyone that's reasonably okay to fix, go ahead. Anything else, whatever. Which, I mean, in this case, I mean, yeah, that's usually how it works here. So, you know what? I might as well just start here and just work my way this way. So let me put this box on the ground, and we'll pull the first one here. We'll hook it up, and we'll see what happens. Okay, not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Golden T 2004. D20 locked on. No display. I guess we can pull that, but whoa, shit, yeah, no wonder. Okay. So I'm just gonna put that sticker up here for now, piece of tape up here for now, because that's better for me. So, yep, definitely a 2004. I do see that we got a ton of shit happening here. So down here, I mean, you can barely see it, but you can see where we've got rot here. And up here, oh yeah, woo. Yeah, let me just show you there. So this one, I mean, you can see the crap, right? But up here, oh yeah. So I'm just gonna do what I normally do. I'm just gonna clean this up at first. Just gonna clean it up first, and I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as possible. Although, you know, with these things, I mean, you never know what you're gonna get. So yeah, let me clean this up. Let me clean all this up, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I got it somewhat cleaned up here. Just you know, enough to wipe away the crap. The actual, like, oops, sorry, the actual debris on it. And yeah, let's sorry, I'm just double checking up here. Yeah, okay, let's flip it on and let's see if we see anything here on D20. Actually, I'll check down here too at D5 just to make sure that's running. Okay, D5 is running. You know, what's funny is I just noticed that this down here, this, you can't see shit, this dip switch was up, not down. It should be down for that type of resolution. So let me just grab, just real quick here, what do we have? Okay, well, yeah, we're not coming out of dead. Yeah, we're pretty much dead here. Although a lot of it is alive. Come on, you. Yeah, okay. Ooh, we got no reset? Oh, there we go. Anything getting stupid? Huh. No. No, no. Okay. All right. So let me go through this. Let me make sure all our BIOS pins are going where they're supposed to be. And I'll be right back. Okie dokie. So, right off the bat, I found, see them? 2 bad traces on the top here. Pins, literally, because that's pin 1. Pin 6 and 7 were not going to where they're supposed to. Actually, I should check that right now again. Give me a second here. Okay. So, I'm probably going to be in your way here, but come on, turn around here. I know you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing, but pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, we're back. 7. And we're back. Okay, so let's just see what it does now. We're looking to see if that D20 like flashes first real quick and then continues to flash. Still nothing. Do we get the initial little... Oh, we do. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can turn that away. Can you see the initial little... No, you can't, eh? Oh, maybe you can. If you look in the reflection on my skin here, you can see the initial little blip. See it? Okay, that's a good start. That's a good start. So let me bring the logic probe in here. And are we still reading data or are we good? Because if it's still reading data, for example, okay. So yes, it wants to load, but it's not loading. Okay, that's a good sign. Okay, so now we've got an issue. Either it's not being dumped into RAM, or we got an issue here or here, which I mean, with the state of that doesn't surprise me, so give me a second here. Okie dokie, so I removed and replaced that. Same thing, no difference. I did get, you know, the real quick blink and then nothing. So then I decided to move over here because this was pretty tore up. U14, let me back out a little bit here, sorry. And after initially cleaning it up with, you know, the braid and everything, I did notice and it's very clear to see. Sorry, I lost my pointer. Give me a second here. It's very clear to see that those 2 traces right here, that right there, goes right here. This goes right here, correct? I mean, it's plainly obvious where they go. Right, that one will have to be, those 2 will have to be rechecked. But I'll tell you right now, I've got nothing from here to here, and nothing from here to here. Like nothing at all. So let me back you out here. Let me put you down. Grab my meter here. And I know you're probably not going to be able to see anything really, but if I go right here to the first one I showed you, there's nothing there. Nothing. Then to the next one over, I mean, my probe is in between both of them. I should be touching both of those right now, and I'm not. Now, I do know that this one here is part of what circuit? What is that? Sorry. It's part of something here. What about this one here? Is that ground? Okay, well, that's ground. The second one here is ground. This first one here, I'm not exactly sure, but I do have it. Oh, I thought I had it over here somewhere. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it was this one. Oh, yeah, probably because it's ground. But, again, this one here. Okay, wait, I do have it right right here. So these two are part of the same, right? But I do not have it, like I said, right here. So when I go to put this back on, I'm going to have to make note of what's what where, and make some jumpers there, because, yeah, I mean, that is the nature of the game when it comes to these things. I mean, even after cleaning it, I mean, you can see still just how bad some of them are. I'm telling you right now, it does not do it justice. It really doesn't do it justice of just how, I mean, that's a little more representation of, exactly what's happening here. But yeah, so let me go through all of this, and see what's good and what's not, and then throw U14 back on it and just see what happens. Okay, so after finding the two bad traces here, I removed this and cleaned this. No good. Removed and cleaned this. Still no good. Still the same thing. It blinks and then nothing. When I test with the logic probe, when I first turn it on, I can hear the data flow and then stops. And that's what it should do, right? So that leads me to believe that there is definitely something going on with one of these. So what we're going to do is I'm going to stop right here with this one, and I'm going to move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one here is a green board. It looks like it's 2004 again. To be honest, I mean, besides it being dirty, right, I don't really see anything too severe. Here, let me get you a look here. I mean, it doesn't look, honestly, it doesn't look bad. I mean, there's some crap there, but that's not, sorry, wants to focus on everything, but yeah, I mean, that doesn't look too bad, and honestly, neither does this. I mean, compared to what you see normally on this channel, I mean, it doesn't look bad. I'll go over it and really look to make sure that everything is okie dokie. But yeah, let me do that right now, as a matter of fact. Give me 2 seconds here. If I drop you, I don't mean to. Now, there's a little bit of crap on this side here, but again, nothing that's, too funky. That battery is definitely bulged. But here, let's do this together. Let's just plug it in here. Let's just see what it does. No, that was a blink. No, that seems all right. You can see that, can't you? What the heck? Hang on here 1 second. Okay, let me grab a video card here. Let's put a video card in it. I mean, this one might just need a clean. Let's boot it. Do we have video? Oof. What's going on there? Whoa. Oh, hold on. That was set on the wrong resolution. Hello. That was set on the wrong resolution. That was up. This one's screwed up too. Somebody's been in here. There we go. Okay, hold on here 1 second. Let me grab a drive. I don't have a 2004, so I'll just grab a 2006, and we'll just see if it actually detects a drive and stuff. Okay, we got a drive, and that's 2006 complete, but we'll just see if it detects a drive. Yeah, that's not good, is it? What the heck is going on here? Yeah, no, it don't like that. It locks up. Huh. I don't like these ones. These ones get scary. Because that's got to do with the U510. Yeah, I don't like these ones. Okay, give me a second here and let's see what happens. Okay, well, I say that, and all of a sudden that just came up, just as I was hitting pause. What the fuck caused that? That was strange. Hold on here. Hold on here. I just want to see if it'll do it again. Look at that. Okay, but that's not showing up. There's no drive activity. Man, I'm telling you, sometimes you just see some of the weirdest stuff with these. Stuff I've never seen before. Not that I've never seen that happen before. Yeah, what the heck? Okay. Give me a second here. Let me go through this. You know what? I might have been a little too hasty. Considering this is a 1.07, right? And that drive is obviously not the original drive. Hold on here. Hold on here. BIOS. I've got to have one somewhere hanging around. And of course I don't. Okay. Let's get a real BIOS in here. And by real, I mean Eagle 2.09. Now, let's see what happens. Watch that. Ah. That helps. That helps, Aaron. Helps you have the right BIOS in it. Let's see what happens. Now, I know it's obviously going to fail because this is wrong and this is wrong here. But it does detect a drive, and it should come up and say, well, or that. Okay, so now that that's happening, I'm going to change this out, right? I'm going to change this out, and let's just see what happens. Okie dokie. On the bench today, got our favorite, golden tea. Now look at the... I already started scraping it away. Excuse me. But you can see I can't really tell what exactly... Sorry. What exactly that is. I know it looks like burn, but it's not. It's like... Sorry, let me get in here. It's like melted plastic. I don't exactly know what that is. Yeah, that's awfully strange. But let's see if we can't bring this one back to life. So the first thing I'm going to do is obviously check the BIOS, make sure the BIOS goes where it's supposed to. Go through a few spots here. There's some stuff on the... There's some spots just above the JAMA harness here that's... Yeah, those are pretty rotted, but I mean, I can always pull a couple resistors and a couple of caps off another board. That's no big deal. But yeah, there's definitely some crap happening here. And like I said, I mean, I don't know if it's... I don't exactly know what it is. But yeah, so let me do that. Let me check that against the RAM and this and that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, the socket is gone for the BIOS, and that's because it was trashed. So I just pulled a socket here from another. We'll get that on there like that. But I did find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're okay there. But we're not okay to here. And then 6. We're okay to that via, but from here to here, we're not. And from here to the via, we're not. So we got a break here and a break here. So let me get that sorted out. I will look at another board to see exactly where those vias go on the bottom side. I should, real quick, make sure that's okay, because that looks scummy there. Okay, that's all right. Okay, so let me get this socket in. Let me get a few jumper wires going here to get that straightened out, and then we'll see what happens. Okie dokie. So After going through and checking a few traces here, fixing a leg, I still can't get this to boot. It'll detect the hard drive, it'll run through, it'll say loading game, and then reset. So I tried new U26, U61, U53 down here, no change. So went through and I started checking some RAM. Everything seems okay there. So I'm thinking that we got an internal issue with either the Xilinx here or the NEC VRC chip here. So yeah, you know what? I'm just going to stop right here. I'm going to move on to the other one. The next one. 0 for 2 is not good so far. But we can always come back to this one, you know. Or use it for parts. So let me grab another one. I just marked it, no boot. We'll move on to the next one. Okie dokie. So the next one here says Golden Tee 2005 D20. No life, no display, corrosion. Well, let's get this off. Doesn't look too bad. Neither does that. Doesn't look too bad. We'll just throw that over here for now, because nothing super important over here that I care about. Okay, give me a second here. Let's, yeah, again, this doesn't look too bad. There is some corrosion going on here, but nothing super bad. I mean, we've dealt with way worse. Okay, give me a second here. Let me put this on the harness. We'll put a BIOS in. What the hell is that? Huh. Don't know. But let's see what happens here. Okay, we got a BIOS in. Let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, nothing. Well, first of all, that's all fucked up. Okay. Yeah, we've got nothing, not even reset. Oh, jeez. Okay, give me a second here. Okie dokie. Let's check, just real quick, if we've got life here. So, let's turn it on. Let's see, do we have life? Okay, we got some life. Okay. We've got 0 reset here. Nothing. Now I do see that the 74 LSO4 right here, that's corroded. I'm sure, I mean, it's not a great view, but you definitely can see that it is corroded there. Yeah, that don't look great either. Is that battery getting hot? No. Is anything working? Ooh, not really. No. Like, no. Huh. Okie dokie. So, let me start by checking the lines here against here, and RAM and everything. Here. And then I'll be right back. Well, not 3 pins in. 2. We're there. Sorry, that's all unfocused. I'm so sorry. Let me redo that. So pin 2, this way. Pin 3. Nothing. So, right off the bat, we're missing something here. So I'm going to go through. This is what I do. Go through and check every single one of these, like I said, against everything here. Okay, so before I go ahead and make this repair to that pin, right? Tell me this does not look like it's completely blown out. That looks completely blown out. That is on the inside. And it's not that crap. Like, it's definitely not that crap. That's just crap. But to me, that right there looks completely blown out. Which is why it's probably not even lighting, because normally they're not just, you know, off. Normally they're solid on. The only time it's not on is if there's no BIOS or no U26. Because that might not be registering either to the certain pins that go here. That's odd to me. So let me make this trace repair. This pin to that via from underneath. And let's see what happens. Okie dokie. I made the trace repair, right? I'm like, you know what? Let me just throw a video card in just because I am so suspect of that being blown out from the inside. Let's see what happens here. Look, it's still nothing. But, hello. Yep, I got a feeling that's blown out. So, before we go any further, let me swap this out. Okay, so you know that crap that I said was next to it? I didn't think it had anything to do with it. Actually, I believe it has everything to do with it now. Let me get you zoomed in on that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. So from what I can tell, that is all the way up. That crustiness is all the way up inside it. Okay, so now that we got that removed, let me source one from another parts board, and I'll be right back. Yep, so after removing that, you can see the level of corrosion there, and I've been scraping the crap out of it. Right, but I'll check the trace between there and where it goes, and this one as well. Clean that up and get this other one here installed. Okay, so before I put that on, right, and the trace that leads from here to here is toast, so I'll have to fix that. But I thought I'd just get in here and look. And, sorry, I know you can't read that. Right, now watch, since I have no reset. Right, let me shut that off. Let me back you out a little bit here. I can feel the hard drive booting and stuff, but look it, we only get 2 checks. There should be 3. And look it. That's odd. Okay, out of nowhere, all of a sudden we started getting all 3. Man, these boards are in worse shape than I thought. Like, all of a sudden, look it. And all of a sudden, we're getting all 3. Quite odd. And I didn't change anything. I haven't done anything. I just double checked my work here. And, yeah, we're okay. We got bad RAM on this. That would not surprise me. Would not surprise me. Hang on here. Give me 2 seconds. Let me wait for it to restart here. I know you can't see anything, but I'm going to hold start here. I'm going to see if the hard drive fails again. Should go into test, yep. Nope. Nope. Yep. So what I'm more interested in is if this will zoom. right? So hard drive detected. So it knows it's there, right? Opening the files to compare, unable to locate the disk files. So either we've got a RAM issue here, right? Or we've got an issue here or here. Because everything else checks out except for the hard drive. And I know the hard drive is fine. Absolutely, it's fine. So all that seems to check out except for that. So let's concentrate on that. Okay, so I fixed the LED and it works now. I know you can't see because I got an IDE ribbon here. Because you're wondering what the heck is going on. So as we're having that boot fail at code 3, I'm like, let me see if it'll recognize a CD-ROM with the update disk in it. It won't. So that now leads me to believe. Actually, here I'll show you. Let me turn the CD-ROM on. I'll turn the machine on, and you'll see it boots. And it does. You'll see here. You get an error 1. Then an error 3. Right? So that leads me to believe, right, that either we've got something going on with one of these buffer chips here. One of those buffer chips there. Or here. Or we've got a RAM error. We've got a RAM issue. One of these is taking a crap on it. You can tell, like, I mean, it's booting for sure. It's trying to, anyways. So I think, like, it detects it and everything. It initializes, but it won't boot. It just will not. And that's an ISO, so I mean, it should boot no problem. I will verify that with another working board just to verify it. I kind of don't want to because I don't want it to start the update, even though it really won't without a phone line hooked up and calling the IT net. But still, that's not the point. I believe, and we did get the LED up and running, just so you know. I think I should mark this here, right, and just say, put that little error code here so I know, and we should move on to another one. This one's almost there, but it might be worth, just wanted to make sure those were right. Yeah, they are. It might be worth moving on to another one and just see if we can get another one up and running, and just leave, like I said, just leave a note here and come back to this one as well, because we got 2 to come back to. The first one is no go, but the last one and this one should come back to. I should come back to this one for sure, only because it's just hard to tell what is wrong. Memory test does check out. When you go into the test, it does show that memory is correct. Video memory is good. CPUs are good. Hard drive is okay, but it fails to initialize it. So that does lead me to believe that one of these buffer chips is bad. Or, I mean, it could be this could be bad too. There's just so many different things. No, it's not the BIOS. No, it's not U117. I've already changed that out. It's got nothing to do with U53 or U61. It's just, yeah. It's gotta be one of these buffer chips or something in between it. So let me move on to another one. Well, this is the next one here. Bad U15 socket. I don't know what that means. U26 missing. D20 no life, no display. Well, somebody's had a go. A real go at it. What is that? What game is that? What game is that? It's not Big Bug Hunter. It's not Carnival. Yeah, it's something. I can't remember, but Okay, there's U26. That's no big deal. That socket's been replaced. Yeah, that socket's been replaced. Fuck, this is not looking good for these fucking boards. Well, I mean, I guess, oh shit. I guess the only thing we can do here. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of burnt flux. Wow. I don't know what's happening there. Okay, well, let's do this together. Let's put it like that. Let me shut that down. Let me back you out. Let's, well, first of all, I'm just going to check for shits and giggles sake here. I'm just going to see if we've got a short. Okay, no, we don't. We don't have a short between 5 volt and ground. Okay, so that's a start. Let me grab a U26 here. I don't really care which one. That one will work. Let's see. I'm not going to throw a card in it. I just want to see what happens here. Oh, she's dead. Is anything getting stupid hot? Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't feel like it. Yeah, no, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything bad. I guess what we can do is well, whoever did that job there. Oh, there's a fucking short right there. Let me see if I can show you that. Like, whoever did that, like, actually did it, but that's a short. That'll kill it. Okay, I'm going to do my thing here. I'm going to try to clean this up the best I can. Get rid of that short. Check the BIOS like we always do here. And, oof. Okay, let me get into this. Okay, I'm getting it cleaned up the best I can. I'm still going to work at it here, but it's getting there. But I did see some more evidence up here of stuff going on. That'll need to be checked. That's for sure. That's all green and oxidized. And obviously the repair's been there, right? It's been some work done here as well. That'll have to be checked because that's what's going to start the system, the other part of the system. Yeah, I just wanted to just make note of that real quick here. I don't see anything else except for on where I pointed out. I haven't checked this yet. Fuck, that's an old version. I haven't seen that one before. That's an old version. Wow. Okay, so let me make a coffee here and I'll be right back. Okay, so I cleared that short. Also, we've got pins. Sorry. 1, pin 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 missing. We've got this one missing, going nowhere to here. I mean, it's no wonder this thing's not booting. So let me go through and figure out. Actually, you know what? While we're here, let me put you down. Right, let me pop this right now. Come on, you. Okay. So let me just put that right there. All right, let's triple check. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me make sure without the chip in. Yep, that one's missing. All right, and then pin 2. Yep, that's missing. Pin 3. Yep, that's missing. And then pin 3, and then pin 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, pins 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 is there. Was it not making good contact? Let me just triple check that. Pins 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry, pin 7. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So let me make all those repairs before we go any further. Like I said, I've already cleared that short, so that's just one thing I wanted to really make sure. Let me check the socket work here. I mean, whoever put the work here, whoever repaired the 2 traces here, that trace repair is not bad. Like it's really not. It's good. Just somebody had a field day with the burnt flux, and I understand that these can be tough. Like these are tough to do. I get it. But yeah, no, that work is okay. So let me verify all this and get that all sorted out. Okay, so what I can tell here on the bottom, not pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all those ones at the bottom here, he had a trace repair from here to here, but from here to here is no good. But what it looks like to me is he did have it there at one time. If I flip the board over here, let me show you. You can clearly see 1, 2, 3, 4 over from the last pin, right? From here to here, right? I have continuity from here to here, but I don't have continuity from here to here or here to here, right? But I do, in fact, from here to here. So I mean, he was right there on that one. Like one more little jumper wire, you would have been all right. Okie dokie. So, believe it or not, that's how many trace repairs were required. Quite a bit. So, let's do this together. I'm not going to throw a video card in it or nothing. We're just going to see if we even get anything here. I'm not even going to throw a BIOS in it first. I just want to see if that even lights up or not. Which it probably won't. Why would I think it would? What is wrong with you, Aaron? Alright, let's get a BIOS into it. That, again, I can see some crap on that, which you can't. Can we focus there, please? No? You don't want to? Just no? Really? I don't know if you can see that. Oh, yeah, you can. See how it's all orange and stuff in there? This might be bad on this one, too. See, these pins are all bent. Let me grab, oh, yeah, these pins are bent as shit. I'm not a big fan of these turn pin sockets, but, I mean, they do work. Oh, they're just so bad. Okay, give me a second here. Okay, that was a pain in the ass. Getting that back in. So, let's do this together. Still nothing, eh? You got no reset either. I don't know if that's this. Oh. Oh, I am getting reset. I just don't hear anything. That's this. That's this up here. I can almost guarantee it. That's that. Okay, hold on here. Let me get a video card. Okay, got a video card here. Let's see what happens now. Still nothing. Make sure those are plugged in. And they are. Yeah, I still got nothing. I got something not right here. Something is not right here. I do have reset, but I still got nothing here. But I believe this is bad. I mean, I can see it. Yeah, there's crap in there. Okay, don't focus. Can you see that crap? Yeah, there's something going on in there. I'm gonna have to remove that, just like I did the last one, and get an LED in here and see what's really going on. I've got nothing on the screen here. Do I have data flow? Is anything getting hot? Well, not any different than what it should be doing. No, that seems all right. We have data flow. What if I reset? Ooh. Okay, well, we got the start of it. But other than that, no. No, 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 no. Yeah, no. Yeah, system's not resetting properly. Hold on here. Okay, so just a temporary solution, right? Yeah, that LED is bad too. I don't know what's going on with that, but you're not going to be able to see that, are you? Because of the way... See that? See it blink? All right, so we do have reset. I know it's it's tough to tell on the LEDs, but every time I hit reset, it blinks. Every time. Even though it's not showing up on camera every time, it actually is. So that tells me that all this is okay. From here to here, we've made that repair. That is good. So that tells me either we've got something here going on, which, I mean, we very well could, or we've got something going on here, which we very well could. I do see some work down here to this 04. I could try checking that, making sure that's all right first. Actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Yeah, I think that's where I'm going to start. Yeah, okay, give me a second. Okie dokie. So, after going through and checking from here to here, right, I found all those trace repairs. Then checking from here to the RAM, we got some issues. But it stems from here. So let me just back you out here. You can see the one big huge trace repair I made. Because, believe it or not, from here to here underneath the board is fine. But from here to here was not fine. But if you look, look how many more I had to make here. This is a mess. This is a mess. But did I not back you out? No, I didn't. But if we plug it in, we watch here. Sorry, I'm probably gonna knock you over here. Sorry. Hey now. All right, let me get a video card hooked up, and we'll see if it's worth continuing. Actually, I'll just do it with you. Okay. Where did I even put it? Right here. Maybe the person who worked on this before just didn't realize just how bad it was. I don't know. Do we still not have any video? We don't. Huh. Well, I mean, I guess I can keep checking. Is that in all the way? Might not be. Might have been, might not have been. I don't know. Can't tell with the socket. Yeah, we've got nothing going to board here. Is this okay? Yeah, that seems all right. Huh. Okay, so we still got something going on here. But we do have good. Let me see here. Let me just see how good it is. No, that's what it's supposed. No, that ain't right. Nope, that ain't right. No, that's definitely not right. I don't think it should sound like that. Huh. Man, oh man. What do we got going on in here now? Well, let me keep going through it here and see if I can find something else. I didn't even do this yet. I just went through and wanted to check from here to the RAM, and, well, you see, there's even more going on. Why are we not? I mean, it could be this, but usually if it's this, you'll get small font, right? You get small characters on screen. And usually it flashes in and out of resolutions. I mean, that does look burnt to shit, don't it? Huh. It also could be this as well. Okay, give me a second. Let me keep going through it. Okay, so I'll replace that. We got life now out of this. I found another 2 bad, believe it or not, another 2 bad traces up here on the VGA port. Right, replace those. Still no video. So, I mean, we got life, but the way those are buzzing out after, man, oh man, I don't know. I'm thinking I'm just going to move on to another one. We'll put this one away. Oh, this is a nightmare. This is not good. Check the traces around here. Now, listen, I have lots of boards, right, that things can be transferred from other boards, and we've got some assumingly good U510s. So, you know, the ones that didn't work, you know, one way or another, could use a U510 off of like this board, the other boards to repair other boards, you know, and get him going that way. But I'm going to move on to another one. I mean, I have just done so much work to this LED. I reflowed, took that chip off, the creative chip, sound chip, put that back together properly. The trace repairs up here, the trace repairs here, the trace repairs underneath this. After going through and searching, I mean, I can't see anything else wrong with it. I replaced the LSO4. I replaced the VGA chip up here. And there's just, I don't know. This one is wild. You know, just with the amount of work alone, figuring out all these trace repairs. I've checked a lot of this, and the fact that we have no booting of the hard drive, right? Also, when you go and hold start, player 1 start, as you boot the system, it will not go into test mode. It'll kill all life to D20 here. So we could have an issue here because this was all redone. Remember, this was all redone. You know, it could be something here as well. So we'll come back to this one. Let me grab another one and see if we can't get that one up and running. One of these has got to be good. Okay, this one has no sticker, but I'm scared right off the bat. Look at that. That cap is freaking fried. Wow, did that do some damage there. I don't know if the 7805, the 5-volt regulator went bad, or what. We got a short somewhere. I mean, I see tons of crap everywhere, but that's repairable. I'd say let's plug it in and see what happens, but kind of don't want to. Sorry, I don't know where I was focusing there. Just trying to show you some crap here. Is that shorted? Oof. Wow. Man, oh man. Whew. Okay. Let me think about this one for a second, because, well, I don't know where to start with this. Besides, I mean, that is right off the regulator. Something happened here. Let me make a coffee and I'll be right back. Okay. So I'm going to have balls enough here to plug it in. I made sure that that was not touching anything. I made sure close up that that wasn't shorted, and it's not. It's just bent. Let's just see what happens. Do I have reset? Again with the no reset. Although we might not have proper 5-volt because of that. Okay. Nothing seems excessive here. Why does everybody always fuck with this? If you can't tell, I'm getting frustrated with these. I mean, not one is working properly or can get up and running. That's ridiculous. Okay. Oh, let me replace that. Let me go through this stuff again here with this one, and let me see if I can't clean it up a little bit, get those pins straightened out, check out some of this stuff, and I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see, we got some life. But what we do have here is some funky blue color. Now that it could definitely be, that could definitely be a bad connection between the pins on the VGA port to that. But look, we got life. So we did have a bad trace from, I think, this pin here, which would be the last pin, or second last pin, sorry. And we do have sort of a shitty one from the, sorry, give me a second here. Pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, pin 15. And like I said, this one here. So sorry, I know you're out of focus. So let me get a hard drive here and just see. Well, we'll do that together. Let's just see what happens here if I add a drive. And I did replace the cap and everything. So we got 12 volts back, which is why we got audio back. I don't know if you heard that second initial pop. The hell did I do with the hard drive? Oh, right in front of me. You guys are probably screaming. It was right there. Okay. That's out. That light's out, but it does say, check if I can turn that off now. Yeah, we got some funky colors here. Let's just see what happens. I just want to see it do something here. We got to get one of these has got to be right. Yeah, we actually have no... Oh, shit. Look at that. Oh, I heard the initial pop, too. Okay, that's gonna lock up because there's no... yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, give me a second here. Let me change out this, and let me change out this. And then we'll figure out what's going on with the colors here in a second. Holy crap, we got one. Finally. All right, so this has been changed out to G4C complete. That's been changed out. Obviously, the BIOS. The two bad traces. Now we got to work on getting this color back. We're missing red. Is what's happening. It ain't this. Sorry, it ain't this. It ain't that. It's got to be this. Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, I mean, she's running. We don't have reset either, do we? No, we don't. But, okay, doesn't matter. Let's get this color done, and then we'll move on. Okie dokie. Let's see if we fix the non-red color. We should have white come up. Okay. Yep, that's a win. So we should be good here. Oh, I'm in test mode. Let me get out of test mode. I do see we need to clean that edge connector, though. And I think we're good here. Unless it fails for some reason. Ah, excellent. Okay. Give me a second here. Let me clean this up, get a trackball on it, and just see what happens. Okie dokie. I just made a quick trace repair the first time, so now I just cleaned it up. Clean that one up. We're going to load it here, get it into test mode, and we'll check to make sure that trackball is okay. I need a new trackball harness like connector from here to the PCB, so it's a little goofy, but I can tell whether or not the U510 is working or not. So test menu, player controls. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so finally we got a winner. Okay, so let me put this away and we'll move on to another one. Okay, next one says bad. D20 locked on, 3 short flashes. Does that say maybe diag? Okay, well, let's do this one together. No big deal. Let's watch that. Let's just see what it does. Do we have reset? Yep. Okay, we have audio as well. I heard the pops. Okay. Looking seems out of control here. Okay, so let's well, actually, here, let me hold start. I don't see none of that. I don't see anything he's talking about there. Okay. Remove that. We'll put that way up here. Now, let's take a close look here. Nothing looks too bad right here. Although, well, I mean, yeah, there's a few, but nothing seems outrageous up there. Not like some of the other ones I've repaired. That is a little concerning, that there, but whatever. Again, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, let me go through my normal steps here, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so far I can tell everything from here to here is fine. I just caught a glimpse of something here. That leg has been repaired, and so is that leg. Well, sort of repaired. This one's a lot better repair than that one, but I will check to make sure that's okay. But we had tons of corrosion going on here. I mean, this was okay, but it can still halt things. Let me go through and verify stuff from here to here and clean this up and get a new one in here just in case. Okay, we're kind of getting there. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. That's what it's doing there. I know it looks like it's steady on, but it's, there you go. That's constant. Now. Yeah, see, it's hard to tell. But we are getting there. We do have reset. Right? And after cleaning it up a bit, right, you'll be able to tell. And if I hold start, I might be able to catch it. There you go. Oh, that's different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was 3 a second ago. It was. Now it's 5. Okay. So we're starting to get there. I'm almost assuming we're going to have to remove this. There is the corrosion here and here. It's worse than I thought it was. Yeah, see, it's resetting. Boom. 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 Yeah. Okay. So again, I'm going to check. I'm going to check from the BIOS to the RAM and make sure that's okay. And then I'm going to move forward here. I don't want to jinx myself, but I think this one might be okay. Okay, so I just removed that, and like, I mean, yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, you can see this amount of shit I'm pulling off here, right? So, and you can see some corrosion and stuff if this thing would ever focus. So yeah, I'm gonna get this all cleaned up. I may pull another one just due to the fact that that one's legs were so bad, which I have lots. I mean, this guy sent lots of boards, so I can use any one. But yeah, let me get this cleaned up, and yeah, I'm probably going to pull another one. Let me get it cleaned up and pull another one, put it on, and I'll be back. Okay, so I got that cleaned up, and that actually looks much, much better. Now, what I did find going through here is after a while, I would get... can you see that? Nope, you can't. There you go. Here, right? Watch this. Now that's normal, right? Because that CPU is not installed, right? That's normal behavior. Watch this. Let's see if I can't move you back just a little bit here. Watch this. So this is the one, I believe, that was in there. All right, now watch this. Right here. Oh, now it's, okay, now it's acting differently. That was not doing that. That was blink, 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 blink. Okay, there might have been something going on with that socket I didn't realize. But okay. Anyways, back to this up here. Let me get one installed up here, and I'll be back. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to chalk this one up to parts. I've got everything from here to here to here to here to here, everywhere. I've got stuff everywhere, and I'm still getting the same result. So, you know, I've tried everything, reflowing this, putting a new one on, reflowing the bad things here. I mean, everything is there, and it's still the same thing. We've got a parts board here. This is not looking good. 1 out of like 7 so far, not good. Okay, the next one is a red board here. First it says no video, and that's scratched out, right? Boots, freezes, video color, 2004 issues, no sound. Okay. Swapped video card, still freezes, does not start. RAM problem? Okay, let me get hooked up here and be right back. Okay, so I got all hooked up here. Let's peel that up a little bit so we can see if that that lights up there. It does. And it blinks. Okay. So good so far there. Let me get a video card attached, and let's see what happens. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now that putting that... The fuck is that? Ooh, that's on the cusp of touching. That sounded real crusty putting that in there. Before... I didn't start here. Let me grab this. Let me... I don't like that. I don't like that, not one little bit. Actually, both these are. This side and the other side. I mean, I know they're not touching, but they are awfully close. Okay. I see anything else like that? No. Okay, let me back you out here. Actually, I'll get you. Oh, that's gonna make a lot of noise for you. Let me just back out here. Let's just see if we get anything on. Whoops, wrong power. Did we get anything on screen? Oh, okay, that's the colors. Okay, that's what he's talking about. Nice colors there. Okay, give me 2 seconds here. Let me swap out this, and this. Get rid of this. We don't need that. And we'll see what happens. Okie dokie. So I got a new U53 61 BIOS complete. Let's see if it starts. See if we get sound. You know what? I didn't hear sound. Let me shut that off for you. All right, you're right. I didn't hear sound. So, yep, we're definitely dealing with the color issue. Definitely dealing with the sound issue. Let's see if it boots. Golden Tee complete here. Yeah, we're missing green, aren't we? Oh, that's in test mode. That's why. Okay. Can we get out of this? Yep. Okay. Oh. Okay, dokie. Well, we're in. Let me see if I can figure out exactly what's going on with green. It's probably going to be somewhere right here. Yeah, we're okay there. And you're right. He's right. We got no freaking sound here. Okay, so that's at least a start. Freezing. I wonder if I should let it run for a bit here. I'll have to swap out video cards for that because that little sucker will get warm because there's no heatsink on it. I use that one for testing, just in case anybody's wondering. I'd rather put that through its paces than, ruin another card. Because you know how bad these are. I should get a fan on one just for testing, but whatever. Okay, let me see if I can figure out what's going on with the green, and let me see if I can figure out what's going on with sound. Well, holy crap. Like, no wonder we got something going on here. Look at that. Look at that. Where else we got issues at? Look at that. I mean, I don't really see that through any traces or anything, but I mean, well, there is. There's, holy crap. Sorry, I know I'm all over the place here, but wow. Yeah, this is taking a knock somewhere. Let me go through this. First of all, oh, that could be green right there. Okay, so let me clean all this up. Oh, look at that, even. Holy crap. Oh, man. They're everywhere. Okay, so as for color, right? So from here, these three here, which I know you've seen previously in this video, 1, 2, 3, go to 1, 2, 3. But as we come down here, like I said, that's probably green. And sure enough, you take a look at that trace right there. So this one is okay. That goes to one of them. That's there. That goes to one of them. Though that should be, I'll have to take care of that as well. And this. But this one right here, yeah, it's not there. So let me get this all cleaned up here, and then we'll move on to sound issues, because everything else seems okay, but the freezing part and stuff, I mean, that could easily be up in here. That's where all your hard drive stuff is, believe it or not. A lot of it, because, well, I mean, that's just where it is. And also, is that not fucking sound too? It is. It is. I mean, woof. Okay, so I made that trace repair to see if we get green back. So, let's see if we did or not. Okay, so that's one issue. Another issue is the sound. Oops, I did that. Sorry. You know what I should do is I should throw the hard drive on, shouldn't I? No, we'll move on to the sound. We already know it boots, so let's tackle this area here. Okay, so there's the trace repair we made there, and sure enough, that is exactly what it bleeds to. Okay, so now let's move on to, like I said, move on to the sound. Now, if you take a good look here, this trace alone, right, that, from what I can tell here, sorry, give me a second here, that leads, does that go all the way down? Give me 2 seconds here. Yep. Okay, so right away, I can tell that this trace here, the one that runs here, that runs to this via here, that runs to here, sorry, runs to here, that is completely cut. Completely cut. So I don't doubt that there's going to be tons and tons and tons of stuff here. I have no idea how this is even working. Okay, more on this here. So I made the first one here, but you can tell, look at the work focus. Look at, okay, I mean, they're probably there, but that's not. That's probably not. Let me get my pointer. Shit. Don't you guys love how I video? Sorry. So those are probably there. That's probably missing. That's probably missing. That's cut right there. That's not there. That's probably damaged. I mean, see how they're kind of on an angle? I don't doubt that's destroyed. This is destroyed. This is the one I just repaired, and that goes from, like I said, that point to, I gotta back out, sorry, because I can't see anything. That goes to this one here. So that one's back. I can see if that brought sound back just doing that one, but I mean, there's lots of signals there that are toast. Let me just see what happens. Okay, well, it did bring the color back and everything. I still don't have sound or anything. There's still something going on. So let me do all those traces. Let me look around the board and find any more traces. Like, I can't believe it's even working. I mean, that could be inputs as well. So yeah, let me see if I can't figure this out here besides the traces, see if there's anything else going on. Okie dokie. So I made a ton of those trace repairs. First of all, let's see if we're even still okay here. Yep. Okay. We still have, yep. Okay. We're still good there. Okay. Drive. Hang on here. Okay. Got a drive. Let's check to make sure we're still okay. We are. You know what I didn't hear? I didn't hear sound. Still didn't hear sound. Shit. And how many of those traces are broken? I mean, there's a ton. There's an absolute shit ton. Oh, that was weird. Don't worry about the jumpiness. That's got nothing to do with nothing. Oh, shit. Oh, I do hear. What do you call it, though? Oh, we got... Hello. Well, there we go. Okay, so what I should do is I should probably let this run for a minute because, I mean, well, it does say it still freezes. Okay, I'm gonna have to grab a different video card here. Let me go back in the test menu here. Okay, give me a second. Let me do some testing. Okay, let me do some testing here, and I'll be right back. Okie dokie. So as far as I'm concerned, let me hit the power on this here. Sorry. As far as I can tell, I do hear the audio pop now. It's just really faint at first. Normally it's, you know, it's loud, but no, as far as I can tell here, we're good to go on this. Which is good. I mean, we can move on to another red board here, and then you know, we can get back to some of those other green boards. I know this is going to be a long video, but you know, it is what it is. No shit. I always forget to bring it out of test mode. Alright, as far as I can tell.
Welcome to Golden Key Golf. Hi, I'm Pat Summerall.
I got a new connector coming tomorrow. Come on, you. Oh, I hate this thing when it does that.
Welcome to Golden Key Golf. Hi, I'm Pat Summerall, and with me is Peter Jacobson. Peter?
Hi, everybody. It's great to be with you today.
We're
yeah,
here
as far as I'm concerned.
And the skies are ominous.
We are good here. And I went through the test there. I know you said RAM issue. I went through the initial test where it shows like main memory, video memory, blah, 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 blah. Everything checks out. Whoops. But yeah, I mean, we're seem to be good here. Look at this connector. Just straight garbage. But whatever. Okay, who cares? All right, let's move on to another one. Okie dokie. So, next one on the board here, or on the bench, sorry, says boots. Looking for hard drive. 2003. Oh, yeah, it is. Boots looking for hard drive. Does not boot to attract. What does that say? Oh, maybe change chips? No change? Yeah. What the hell does that say? It's this part I can't understand. It's this first part here. Huh. Okay, well, you know what we should do is we should just turn it on and see what happens here. Give me 2 seconds, I'll get it all hooked up. Okay, got, come on, just focus. Power, harness, video, let's see. Oh, it's blinking. Oh, it's booting. Oh, they got bad colors again. Look at that. Is that this? Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, well, that's doing something. Okay, hang on. Let me throw a drive on it here real quick, and let's just see if it does anything. I mean, if it will boot, it'll boot to a red screen and just say, you know, can't boot with this hardware. I'm sorry, this software version. Give me a second here. I'm just going to do a test real quick here. So main memory passed, video memory passed. EEPROM's okay. The boot ROM. That's just no hard drive yet. Okay, that seems okay. Oh, I heard sound pop. I heard the sound. So okay. All right, let me get a drive on this. Okay, now let's see what happens. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Every time. Every time. When you put a drive like this in it, it's a bigger drive than the original, it won't boot properly. I mean, it will start, but it won't. Let me change out the BIOS ROM here. What do we got going on? I just want to see what happens here. It found the hard drive. Why is it going weird colors like that? That's freaking strange. Is it more than one, or is it just gonna stop there? It might stop there. Okay, hang on. Okay, now we got a proper BIOS in. Man, this thing is wild. This thing is just losing colors all over the place. What the frick is happening here? I'm going to let that do its thing for a second here. What the frick is happening? Okay. there something wrong with that port? It could be. It's checking. I just want to see what it does. That cable might have an issue too. You know, I do so many of these, and wires get bent and twisted so many different ways that I don't like that. Oh, that's not good. Wait a second here. Wait a second here. Oh, is it going to go? Oh, it did. Whew, that scared me. Because sometimes when that light stays on, that means this RAM down here is bad, and it's writing back and overwriting stuff on the drive. Yeah, okay, hold on. Is it doing that? Because it has taken an awfully long time to do anything here. I don't see anything wrong down there. This could be because of a bad... Let me clear that up for you. It could be because of a bad U53. Just, I mean, as in... It's having a hard time. It locked up. It locked up, but it didn't lock up. See what I'm saying here? That scares me that that's on like that. That might have overwritten the drive. Oh, God, I hope it didn't do that. There's a good way to tell, too. Here, let me, we'll do this together. If it did, that means I got to write another drive. I hate when that happens. That means the RAM down here, there's something going on. Let's hope it's not that. I don't want to have to rewrite a drive right now. I mean, I will, but I hate putting these CF cards through that stuff. Oh, I don't like that. It should have already done that. It should have already written that. Is it going to go quick here? Okay, give me a second here, guys. Okay, so I understand now what that means. So there's been work done here. And I thought I noticed a little bit of it here, which I do. Okay, so then I flipped it over. I thought the socket was a little weird. That was a different socket. It is. You can see where they redid the entire socket, put a new socket on and did that. So, okay, we have got something funky happening here. It boot looking for hard drive. Well, it does find the hard drive. It does find it. Sorry, I'm just reading the sticker again. So I'm going to go through here, really look this over, especially check this. Check some of this RAM down here, because that constant LED 1, the hard drive light there, constantly on, tells me that something funky is happening. And this got a huge bulge in it. Yeah, something has gone down here, and I'm gonna have to figure it out. I should change this out right now, change this out, make sure this is both 06, just so it reads the drive properly. But yeah, let me go through this and see if I can find something. Okay, we got something real wild going on now. All I did was change out this and this, right? Obviously that puts pressure on the board and stuff, but oh, we got a real issue now. Look at that. And it's not the card. It is absolutely not the card. What? That is awfully strange all of a sudden. What's wild, even more wild, is if I hold start button down, then let go. Oh, look at it flashing like that. I know you can't see that. I was able to get into, well, the beginning of the test mode anyways. Really? Oh yeah, something is seriously weird here. What is happening? Or what has happened? That is awfully strange. Okay, well, I still can't figure out why the video is doing that, but what I can tell, I don't know if you'll be able to see it either, but I'll try to get in here. Look at the amount of solder splashes everywhere. You can see it. Let me grab my pointer. Let's see if I can get some more light on it. They're literally everywhere. There's solder splashes everywhere, especially like up here in the video part. Look at them. They're everywhere. Literally everywhere. Oh, shit. You know what I mean? There's something is shorted here. That's what's... I guarantee that's what's happening here. I don't know how that much solder splash gets everywhere, but it is literally everywhere. So... let me go through this and see if I can't... Oh, fuck, it's everywhere. Like, it's even up here. Holy crap. Okay, I'm going to stop on this one. I don't know what's going on with this. I'm going to put this back up here. I don't like this one. I just reflowed this just in case. There's some weird stuff going on with this board. I'm just going to put this aside and grab another one. We might come back to this one. We might not. Okay, so this one says no video. Borrowed chips, swapped video cards, still no video. Well, I can tell. Well, I mean, yeah, no doubt. No doubt that this is what's happening with this one. I'm going to try to make this one quick. Obviously, I'm going to check between everything, right? I'll check the bottom, see if there's any broken traces, but I'm not going to bother plugging this one in right off the bat. I mean, I can just tell how nasty some of this is. Like those alone. Would you focus? Like, those are bad. I can tell those traces are in trouble. Okay, so back the next day. Come to find out that's shorted. So I removed it, put another one on. It's still in a short. So I'm like, okay, what's it shorted to? These caps shorted? They were, so I removed them, but they're not shorted. They're only shorted when they're on the board, obviously, because they're connected to this. So I'm like, okay, so maybe this is shorted, right? Maybe there's some kind of internal short somewhere, even though it was blinking, right? There's some kind of internal short. I felt it. It didn't feel super hot. Nope, changed it. Nope, no difference. That's still shorted. So this has got some sort of internal short, I don't doubt. You know, I looked over here. You can see where I did some work here. Some of these pads were like scraped onto each other. So I removed the short that was there, but that wasn't it either. I looked all over to see where there could be a short besides this. And I already changed this out and I changed that out. Still a short. So I'm going to say it's an internal short, and I don't want to leave it on long enough to start burning other crap up, right? Because there still could be good working parts to repair another board. So I'm going to stop this video right now. This has gone on long enough, right? So out of the, I don't even know how many, 10 boards, we only got 2 working, but we have hope for the other ones. So I'm just going to make this a part 1, right? And, you guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and the next video will probably be more of this stuff. See you in the next one.